Hello dear students, in this session we are going to learn Moral Science lesson number 8, Control Anger before it control us. So let us see story based on lesson.
There once was a boy who had a bad temper. His father gave him a bag of nails and told him that every time he lost his temper, he must hammer a nail into the back of the fence. The first day, the boy had driven 12 nails into the fence. Over the next few weeks, as he learned to control his anger, the number of nails hammered gradually decreased. He discovered it was easier to hold his temper than to drive those nails into the fence. Finally, the day came when the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He told his father about it, and the father suggested that the boy now pull out one nail for each day, that he was able to control his temper. The day passed, and the young boy was finally able to tell his father that all the nails were gone. The father asked the boy to follow him to the fence. He said, "You have done well, my son, but look at the holes in the fence. They are the leftovers of your anger."
When we say something in anger, it hurts others. It leaves a beyond. A verbal beyond which is as bad as a physical one. Friends and loved ones are very precious. They make us smile and encourage us in succeed. We must water our relationship with kindness and they will grow. We should not allow our little lips to chase friendships away. When we lose our temper, we lose some control, our mind and our body, that moment. That can anger gives to us. We need to learn and manage anger right, that we all in control of what we say and do, and they wouldn't be regret later on. So how we do about our anger? So there are 5 steps which control our anger and help us. Let us see.
So, when you are feeling anger, so focus on anger where you are starting to lose your temper. When you are angry, take a long breath. Long breathing is taking your anger down. Breathing is not only good for anger, it is good for sadness, nervousness. Try it, it really does work. You do counting in between your long breathing. If you are still feeling the same, put some distance between yourself and the person that make you mad. Go for walk. If you are calm and quiet, express yourself anger and the reason and anger to the other person. Basically, make sure they understand the cause of your anger and be talk about it. So students, in this slide you are able to see brainstorming section. In that, first one is anger destructive? So yes. Second, can we really control anger? Yes, we can able to control anger. Third, one thinks clearly when one is angry. So yes. Fourth, should we forgive those who harm and offend us? Yes, we can. Fifth, is it reasonable to retaliate with anger? So answer, it will come no. Sixth, is quick reaction dangerous? Yes, it is dangerous. Seventh, act first and think afterwards. Is it right? No, it is not right. Eighth, has anger anything to do with frustration? No. Does anger gradually give way to sorrow? Yes, it is giving sorrow. 10th, anger is harmful for the giver and receiver? Yes, it is harmful for giver and receiver also. Now students, we will see how to manage anger. In that, first, think before speak. What is said forever. Therefore, be very careful. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to say something we will later regret. Take a few moments to collect our thoughts before saying anything. In second, be calm before expressing. It is amazing to know that we can express anger without getting angry. As soon as we are thinking clearly, express frustration in a non-argumentative way. Express our concerns and needs clearly and directly without hurting others or trying to control them. Third, get some exercise. Physical activity can help reduce stress that can cause anger. If we feel our anger rising, go for a brisk walk or run, or spend some time doing other enjoyable physical activities. In this fourth one, take a time out. Take short breaks during times of the day that tend to be stressful. A few moments of quiet time might help us feel better prepared to handle what's ahead without getting irritated or angry. Now, fifth, identify possible solutions. Instead of focusing on the problem that made us mad, we can work on solving the issues at hand. Does your brother's howling drive you crazy? Close the door. Remember that anger won't solve anything. In fact, it only makes things worse. Sixth, don't hold a grudge. Forgiveness is a powerful tool. If we allow anger rule over positive feelings, we will end up in trouble. We can't expect everyone to behave exactly as we want at all times. Seventh, practice relaxation skills. When angry, put relaxation skills to work. Practice deep breathing exercise. Imagine a relaxing scene or repeat a calming word or phrase, such as take it easy. We might also listen to music, write in a diary, or do a few yoga poses. Whatever it takes to encourage relaxation. So, dear students, now here 3 questions are given. Answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences. First question, what's message of the story? Lasting effect of bad temper. Second, how does anger affect friendship? Third, what are the different relaxation skills? So my dear students, this exercise you have to solve by your own words.